is Jenny here. I just wanted to take you through one of my favorite go-to tools for distance learning and hybrid learning, and it is Kahoot. If you're not using Kahoot, you definitely should check it out. It has a free component, so that's great, and I actually only really use the free component. There's plenty with the free version, although they do have different levels. I'm here on my dashboard, but it's really easy to sign up. I'm going to take you right in to show you what you can do with Kahoot. So if I click in the discovery, any kind of topic that I'm teaching, you can see math, science, English, it gives you a lot of general knowledge. You can click on something specific for your class, or you can click on something that's just a lot of fun for the kids to do. I use Kahoot honestly if sometimes to warm up a class, sometimes at the end of class is kind of something we do together to get kids excited about. There's been plenty of times where I have had a short lesson or something didn't go as planned and we pulled up a Kahoot really quickly. So you can just go by topic and look for different types of Kahoots, or you can actually go and search something. So I might want to discover a Kahoot and say I'm going to be working on conjunctions in the class tomorrow. So I could find something for conjunctions, especially if I spell it right. Um, see, there we go. And I could pull up something now. It tells me there's 20 questions. This one has 10. It tells me the people that made it. You can often see that it seems like teachers who have made them. You definitely want to check out the questions quickly before you do your Kahoot with students. But as you can see, when you click on it, it tells you what the question is. If you click on the question, it can actually tell you what the answers are. You can go over here and save it as a favorite if you want to come back to it. Often when I'm planning, I'll go in and save a bunch of Kahoots on the topic that I might be planning for. So I have them as backup in case I have a day where I need to have a quick game with students. So you could go and assign to play the game by just hitting the play button here. Go to teach. And then I can play it in classic mode or team mode. I normally play it in classic mode because I have students playing individually from home or in the classroom. As you can see here, it's going to load a PIN number, and all students have to do is to go on Kahoot.it on their phone, on their iPad, and put in this number. And their names will pop up in this
Coordinating
area.
conjunctions are small words
I'm
that
going to get out
connect
of
two
there.
independent parts of a.
So you can go in there and you can play it, and students' names will come up, and then you can play the Kahoot, and they get to answer. And Kahoot has to do with how fast you answer and how accurately, and then we will kind of rate the students on how they did. Students love it. It's very competitive and a lot of fun. So that's just a little preview. As you can see, I've saved a bunch over in this side here. My only thing I would tell you about Kahoot that can, just something worth knowing ahead of time, is that you need to have a second device for Kahoot. So if you are projecting it in class to students who are in class, they could use their device like their iPad or their phone or a laptop to log in and answer the Kahoot. And they're looking at the projection. If you're teaching students at home in distance learning, you're going to need to share it through your screen, and those students are going to need either they can split their screen if they have a laptop or an iPad to have your screen up and their answer key up, or they need to use a second device like a phone or an iPad. It sounds a little complicated, but it's actually pretty easy to use, and it's amazing how quickly the students catch on to how to use it. And there's always a good chance they have used it in another class as well. So don't be afraid to try it out. One of my last features that I like about Kahoot here is reporting. So you can actually, even what I like about this is that they include this in the free version, which is really nice. So say I played my coordinating conjunctions with my class and I want to see who played or how long they played. It'll tell me how many players played. So if I have students at home and I'm not sure they're logging on, but I know that I have 21 kids in the class, then I know most likely they've all logged on to that. So I can click here and it actually will tell me like who played and for how long they played or how many questions they played. So that is also really helpful in regards to connecting with students at home or students in a hybrid model. So, just to give you a little information, this is Kahoot. It is a lot of fun. It is pretty easy to learn. There's not much of a learning curve, and students pick up on using it really quickly. So, hopefully, that was helpful. Have a good one. Talk to you later.